I hate it here. What's going on? My name's Ron, and today I'm letting my friends decide my fate. So here with me, I have 5 categories: species, setting, power, hobby, and weapon. And I'm gonna assign each of my friends to give me a prompt for each of these categories and see what I can make. So first up, we have species, and I decided to recruit my dear friend Quinn QB on YouTube because I know she has a record of making very interesting species. Let's see how it goes.
Hello, Ben, I have a request. Can you give me any kind of species, including animals, mythical creatures, etc.?
Unicorn, Poney.
Okay, so she gave me a unicorn. I was hoping for something a little more bipedal, but that's okay because I'm the Ronster and I persevere all challenges. Next up, we have my best friend Z-Sips T, which is ironic because she took the longest to answer, but yep, I gave her the setting. So yeah, let's see what she comes up with.
Hello, B, I have a request. Can you give me some kind of setting? T.
A magical forest.
Okay, this is actually going pretty well. Secret, what do you think the weapon should be?
Fire launchers.
Oh, Mimi? Hobby?
Skateboarding.
Ooh. Not the most unicorn activities, but you know what? No, I'm not gonna chicken out. I'm gonna do this because I promised all 3 of you that I was gonna do this, so I have to. Alright, Courtney, what's the power?
Mind control.
Okay, I think I have a few ideas now. Let's get into the speed paint. What's going on, guys? Daco back again. Did I trick you? It's not really Daco, it's me, Ron. So I started in traditional because I just couldn't wait to start this. So I started in traditional and I decided I was gonna split these prompts into 2 characters. So we have this little bird and then we have a unicorn. So I decided because she's a unicorn, it feels kind of redundant to have Fire Blaster, so I just gave her Fire Magic. So technically her horn is a Fire Blaster if you really think about it, okay? And on the other hand, I decided to give the mind control to the little bird. And I basically made my own species of bird. They're kind of peacockish. They're kind of like mockingbirdish. So basically, these, I don't have a name for this species yet, but they're like siren-like birds, right? So basically, kind of like parrots, they can mock people's voices and basically mind control people, kind of like sirens, but it's a bird. So I really wanted to give the unicorn this magma color scheme. I think it looks really cool. And then soon you'll see I went into a lot of blues and purples for her little bird friend. And I think the colors really complement each other. I love the red and the orange on the blue and the purple. Now, originally, they were going to be in this magical forest. They're best buds. They help each other out. But I remembered I had more than 3 prompts. And this is when the skateboarding came in and basically turned everything on its head. So, I chopped her horn off and gave her an actual fire blaster, you'll see in a second. And she uses her hair as bullets, similar to Lady Nagin? I don't know, but in My Hero Academia. And I gave her little goggles for when she's riding on her board, you'll see in a second. And you can see the little peg on her prosthetic is a fire launcher, so she shoots stuff out of her leg. I think that's so cool. And instead of a skateboard, I decided let's give her a hoverboard because I've been really into cyberpunk recently, so I'll tell you about their story in a second. Now, these two, believe it or not, live on Earth. Except the Earth they live on is long abandoned by humans. They all got wiped out, but their structures and everything is still there. So, because of leftover radiation from the bomb that knocked out all the humans, some animals were able to survive, but over time, they began to mutate, resulting in unicorns, etc. And these mutated animals are far smarter than they were. So they began going into these overgrown cities and building civilizations in them. Now, Vesta originally had to get her leg amputated because of rubble that fell on it, but she used this to her advantage and made a prosthetic, literal gun for it in replacement. While she was getting her prosthetic, she also realized that she could probably sell her horn for a good amount of money. So that's what she did, and she figured it didn't matter much anyway because she could shoot fire out of her gun, so what really was the point? Eventually, she met Nyx, and they became best friends, and one of their favorite things to do was go through old abandoned human cities that hadn't been converted yet. And this is how she got her little hoverboard so she could fly alongside her friend Nyx. Oh, this is so cute. So if they were in a story, they would be kind of bounty hunters almost, and they would either people for money, or they would go get items from abandoned cities that people would pay them to go get. Like I said, I've been really into cyberpunk recently, so I would love to expand their story, but I think that's all for now. Ayo! Thanks for getting to the end of the video. This one was a really fun one, so I hope you guys like it. And don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe and like. And I hope you have a great day and stay safe. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.